Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, guys. Good morning. It is Monday morning. I am in Alabama. I know you guys hear the beeping sound, so you guys already know something's off. Guys, I left my house yesterday. I left North Carolina. I was deadheading down to Louisiana. Pretty significant deadhead, but it was a load that paid pretty good. So I'm deadheading. I started driving yesterday, Sunday. Made it from North Carolina, made it down to Alabama, and now all of a sudden I'm having issues with my DPF. You guys see there, power reduced due to powertrain derate, and you have here the light blinking. I have all sorts of lights coming up. So as I was driving, that happened. I was able to make it to a Love's. That has a speed code here, so I put it in for service. But of course, it was Sunday. There was nobody there. The most they were able to do, they were able to plug the computer in. They plugged the J Pro computer in, and they were not able to do the forced regen on the truck because of certain codes that needed to be bypassed that they couldn't bypass there. And then the lady that was there was not a mechanic. She was just like the front service girl, and that's all she knew how to do was plug it in. They didn't know how to do anything else. So she said I have to wait till the mechanic. That was yesterday. That was like around 7 p.m. She said I had to wait for the mechanic to come in the morning at 7 a.m., which I did. And the mechanic gives me this. This is the official readout of the inspection report. And he says that this, because of this code, this EGR malfunction detected. Because of that code, they were not able to do the regen. He says that I need to bring it to a place that's able to bypass that code because their software is not able to bypass it. So I could bring it to the dealership, or he did tell me this place over here, Matthews Repair. So that's where we're at, guys. We are at Matthews Repair. I'm here in Heflin. I'm in Heflin, Alabama. So he said, listen, dude, you can bring it over there. He has the software for it. He'll do that. He'll hook it up for you. There's been plenty of trucks that they couldn't do there that they sent over here to Matthews Repair, and they do it over here. So hopefully he is able to bypass this code because I did check with the dealerships already. I checked with the Peterbilt, and the one Peterbilt that's about 30 miles away from here. They said I could bring the truck in, but they would not be able to get to it till tomorrow morning because they're short-staffed. They only have one mechanic, and they currently have 4 trucks there from yesterday and today. So I said, you know what? All right, forget it. Let me just stick to this Matthews guy. And they even talk about over here that you could probably even delete. I don't know much about how it will work to delete the system. I know we're not supposed to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. Plus I also know, and I've heard that if you do delete the DPF system, the DEF stuff, that it voids out your warranty on the engine, on the truck. And my truck has warranty up to 1 million miles, manufacturer warranty, with the MX-13 Packard engine. It gives us 1 million mile warranty on it. So right now I am pushing on 600,000 miles. So yeah, I still got another 400,000 miles of covered warranty with Peterbilt and Packard. So I don't want to void that out. But right now, I just want to get this code bypassed, get the regen done. The regen takes about an hour and a half to push everything out, make sure clean up whatever system it needs to clean, and I'll be out on the road. They don't open till 8. It's about 7:30 right now, so I'm just literally just waiting for them to open at 8. And hopefully I'm out of here by like 10, maybe 11 o'clock. Hopefully, truck running smooth, EGR system, all of that crap fixed. But as you guys already know, when it comes to work on your truck and mechanics and stuff like that, man, it's like you going for one thing and you come out with a bunch of different issues. I might be here till tomorrow, I don't know. But right now I gotta call the agent and let them know that I won't be able to pick up till maybe in the afternoon, if that, or more than likely it'll be have to be switched to pick up tomorrow. Hopefully they understand. I'll let them know everything that's going on. I really don't want to mess up that load, man. That load was going from Louisiana up northeast up to Massachusetts. It is paying $9,000 on that run. No permits, no escort, all legal dimensions. Paying $9 grand, so I do want to get to it. If I can pick it up today, and I'll take the day working on all of this crap, then hopefully, she's able to have me pick it up tomorrow, and I won't have to lose out on the load completely. But it is what it is. I mean, I can't pick up any loads, period, if the truck is like that. Because what's going to happen is that the truck is going to eventually derate. It's going to go down to 5 miles an hour. It's going to go down to a point where it's going to completely stop, and I won't be able to drive the truck anymore. I'm not at that point just yet, so I was able to at least get here. Because if I keep driving, I let it get to the point where it just derates and it completely stops, or it just starts limping at 5 miles an hour, then it's gonna be like twice as expensive. Because then I'm gonna have to pay for a tow truck, pay for towing to go get me to a dealership or go get me to the repair place, and then they'll be able to do what I'm about to do now. So I don't want to get it to that point. I don't want to jeopardize my load, but at the same time, it's nothing more I could do. So let me just give them some time to open up, guys, and hopefully this entire video won't be about just getting this thing deleted. Not deleted, getting it fixed. And we'll go from there, guys. So I'll let you guys know exactly what's going on and what happens a little bit. Let's wait for these guys to open up. See you in a bit. What's going on, guys? What is going on, guys? We are all fixed. Guess where we ended up going to? Guess what that is? Fitzgerald Peterbilt out here in Birmingham, guys. We were not able to get squared out at the Loves, as you guys saw last time I spoke to you guys. There was another mechanic spot down the block from the Loves. Was not able to get squared out there because they had a ridiculous wait time. They said they wouldn't be able to get to my truck for 2 days. So I ended up driving down to Birmingham, guys. I drove to Birmingham. It was like an additional hour-and-a-half drive, and the truck was able to make it with no issues. So now I got here yesterday. Morning at 9:30 a.m. and they just let us out now. Truck is back, running good. No more force regen needed. No more issues with getting derated. So they had to change a differential sensor. Then they had to change some fuel filters. All of that stuff was blocking the regen. They couldn't do the regen without changing those things. And now we're good. Now the only issue that the truck did have, a pre-existing issue that I was trying to get fixed here at the same time, was there seems to be an issue with my it says adaptive. What is it? Let me see if I see it here. I'm trying to see if I see the code. Adaptive cruise control. Some type of adaptive control. So this adaptive control is giving me this light and this light and this light. It seems to be a sensor that just won't let me put on my cruise control or anything like that. It's not affecting my driving at all, but it does bother me to see it there on my dash. So I was trying to get that issue resolved as well here. However, they were not able to get it. They said that for me to resolve that issue, I will have to stay out an additional day. So that means I got here Monday, and instead of them just releasing and fixing the original issue for the DPF system and being out of here today, they said they would have needed to continue working with the truck the rest of the day today and possibly all day tomorrow, and maybe be out tomorrow afternoon, or not, maybe be out on Thursday morning. So I said no, I'm not doing that. Let's just fix the issue that I came here for. Let's get the truck out of this whole derate status. Let's get all this DPF sensor issues out of here, and I'll just come back another time for that, because that is not a major issue for me. I don't use the cruise control anyways, but I do want to get it fixed eventually, so I'll come back for that, guys. But nonetheless, we were pulled off of our Louisiana to Massachusetts load, guys, so we're no longer doing that load. Unfortunately, that military load, they were not able to continue waiting for me. Yesterday afternoon, they told me that they will have to take me off the load. I asked them if they could have waited one more day, that I would have been out of there by today. They said no, because I was still too far. Wouldn't have got to the load till tomorrow, and they needed that delivery by Friday. Whatever that military vehicle, they needed to be up in Massachusetts Friday, because it was gonna go on a plane somewhere, and they were not able to miss that flight. So nonetheless, we're here. I did just book another load right now from the general spot market from the DAT. It's a load going from Alabama, about 25 miles away from it. It's from Alabama over to Ohio, so it'll bring me back up to the East Coast area, and then tomorrow from Ohio I'll find another load. I'm gonna try to stay around the area because I am gonna be home this weekend, so this is bringing me in the right direction. So yeah, guys, let's see where we're at with that. I just finished doing my pre-trip. Everything else is checking out. Let's go pick up our load now. It's gonna be a case. It's some type of excavator. It's not. It is a little case CX 190 excavator. So it weighs about 41,000 pounds. It is 9 feet 2 inches wide, 10 feet tall. So I'm gonna be wide. I'm good on the height, but I'm still gonna be wide regardless. So actually, they're actually calling me right now, my team, about it. So let's see if we'll order some permits. So I'll see you guys at the pickup spot. Guys. So as you guys can see, I am in a hotel, guys. I am in a hotel. Those of you that watch trucking content know that if you see a truck driver in a hotel in the middle of the week and is not with his family on vacation, then you know the truck. Something's up with the truck. So that's exactly what's going on, guys. So as you guys saw just a few moments ago, I was at the Peterbilt, and they did what they did. They changed some sensors, some fuel filters. All of the codes went away. The truck was supposed to be riding good. I even booked the load and everything, ready to go pick up the load. Guys, as I left the shop, I had already booked the load. I was heading to pick up the load. I drove out the shop. I drove 10 miles out of the shop. Bam! All the lights turned back on. Everything that I showed you guys earlier, all of the codes came back on. The message saying reduced power came back on. And then the derate message came back on. So the truck was about to start derating down to 5 miles an hour. Guys, I just left the shop. So guess what I had to do? I had to turn back around. I was about to hit the 20, the I-20 East. I actually got on it and I had to get up the next exit to loop back around. So I had to come back to the dealership. I brought the truck right back to them. I had to unhook the trailer, go into the shop, like, yo, dude, what's going on, man? Like, you guys, everything was supposed to be fixed. You guys gave me the okay. I already paid $1,900. I mean, it was damn near $2,000 for all of that work to get done, just for it to not even drive 10 miles up. So now, the reason why I'm in a hotel now is because now they're telling me, like, hey, dude, like, we understand, but, we're going to have to check it back out again. And they hooked the machine back up to it. And apparently there's, the suit, I think it's SOOT. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but something with the build up in the dev system. So apparently that code is popping up as well. That code was been popping up before, but they thought that it was fixed when they did the other thing. So now that's the only code popping back up. So now what he's telling me that they're gonna have to take apart the def tank system to clean it out.
So that whole process, he says, takes almost an entire day. He says it takes about 5 hours or so to get that done. So I had to leave the truck back there again. I had to leave the truck in the shop, guys. I'm still here in Birmingham at the Fitzgerald Peterbilt here in Birmingham. But the difference is now that he's telling me, he told me he's going to try his best to get the truck ready out by tomorrow. But if that is not out by tomorrow, then it'll be by the next day. So it's currently Tuesday. So he's, fingers crossed, praying that he's able to get everything done, get everything tested back out again, and not have the issue persist anymore. And that should be by tomorrow afternoon. But he did say that at the worst case scenario, it will be one extra day. So if not by tomorrow, Wednesday afternoon, then it'll be by freaking Thursday morning. So I just decided to take it to a hotel. Like at this point, I waited yesterday in the truck overnight at the yard because it was supposed to be a 1 day thing based on what they told me. But I'm not going to go back to, I guess I could, but I don't want to go back to the truck and wait another night and then have to go back to the little driver's lounge that they have. The couches are super uncomfortable. And it's just a big headache to wait there. Potentially a whole nother day. And to sleep in the truck. I don't mind sleeping in the truck as long as I'm working, I'm doing my thing. But if I'm just on downtime and I gotta sit in somebody's lobby and I don't have access to my AC, to all my food, to all this, all that, I just decided, man, I'm gonna just book the hotel. So I got a hotel right around here. This hotel is probably like around, nothing fancy, guys. Just some regular hotel. I think it's like a Red Roof Inn, I believe it is. It was about 5 miles away from their shop. So this is like the closest one, decently priced. And yeah, guys, I just finished eating. There's a taco truck literally right downstairs, right in front of their parking lot. There's a big taco truck there. So I just got me a couple of tacos. I worked out a little bit here when I got here. Then I went and I got some tacos. I already got my workout in. I got to eat. I'm gonna just take a shower and relax a little bit. But yeah, guys, unfortunately, I didn't want the entire video to be just about a breakdown, but it is what it is. I can't realistically just show you guys videos after videos after videos after videos after video of just making money. Military load this, oversized load that, this load that load that, and it's just like, it's not a realistic channel. You can't have a trucking career that is only making money. The truck is gonna pull that money back at some point. That's why you gotta take, whenever you up and you making all the money in trucking, you gotta make sure you harness that. You gotta save as much as you can. You have to be ready for breakdowns. You have to be ready for repair bills. You have to be ready for the time off. One of the things that a lot of people only focus on is, all right, I want to make money, but you have to retain that, because the truck, you can only push it for so long. Things are going to go wrong with the truck, guys. You can't expect this magical machine to just ride 1,000,000 miles forever and ride you off into the sunset without a tire popping, without a DEF system issue like this. Bless you guys that have no DEF. Bless you guys that have all that crap deleted. I look forward to one day doing that. But in the meantime, I got to deal with it when it pop up. Other people deal with this. There's so many different issues, from transmission to engine block to just exhaust system. There's just so many different components that make up this machine that at any moment, any one of them could just go out. And at that point, you have to be able to stop everything you're doing. As you see, besides paying for the actual cost to get the truck up and running, you also have to account for the opportunity cost. I'm talking about, as you guys saw, I was literally deadheading from my house to Louisiana because I was going to go get a $9,000 load. Maybe, I could have probably got something else around the house. Maybe that wasn't the best load. It was still a really good load, but, it's paying like $550 a mile, which is great. But when you really estimate the deadhead that I did to get there, I really deadheaded more because they called me. They said they needed that load moved. And I guess I was the RGN that they knew they could call within that area. And as soon as I finished the last load with them, with the military moves from Jacksonville, Florida to Savannah, Georgia, when I did the last load, that's when they called me like, hey, listen, we also have this load that we really need moved. And, you know, we were thinking if you're able to move it, just let us know. If not, we'll look for another driver. And I said, yeah, man, for nine bands, $9,000, yeah, let me get that load. Let me get that. I'll head over there. Don't worry about it. Because it pays good. But more importantly, I want them to know that they can call me and rely on me if they need a load moved. Because, you know, not every load is going to be $10, $12, $14, $16 like I've done with them before. Some loads are going to be in the $5s. Some loads are going to be $6 rate per mile, you know. And then some loads might be $3s and $4s. But as long as they keep feeding me the loads, I will keep delivering the loads. So my opportunity cost for this DEF system issue was $9,000. So when you add the $9,000 that I missed out because the truck went down, on top of the $2,000 that's already costing me to fix what has already been fixed, I'm already at an $11,000 deficit when it comes to money to fix right now, plus money missed. And that was only the first part of it, because it was $2,000 to fix what they fixed. I drove out 10 miles and I gotta come right back. So now they're gonna do a whole nother system, and that's gonna cost me. They already told me that's gonna cost me anywhere from $1,300 to $1,500 to get that done, because they charge $210 per hour down here in Birmingham. You know, most mechanics charge around $150 an hour. Some a little less, some a little more, but the dealerships hit you over the head, and that's what they do. That they have these specific codes that they make sure nobody could bypass to force you to go into the dealership, and I don't like that, because then once you're here, like they bend you over, man. They bend you over, and what can you do? You have to pay it. If you don't pay it, your truck is not going anywhere. So we're talking about 9K. Opportunity missed, plus $2,000 of what I already paid. That's $11,000, plus another $1,500, possibly even more. Who even knows what the hell else they're gonna add when we get there? But this is it though, guys. For those of you guys that want to come to trucking, for those of you guys that see a bunch of other channels that make it all look like sunshine and rainbows, it's not that. You're gonna have a lot of these moments. This hotel, I haven't been on this one specifically, but this setup, haven't go to a hotel because your truck is down. I've been in this exact position a number of times. Only thing that changes is the hotel name and the state you in. As a company, this is my first time going through it as an owner operator, but I've been through this as a company driver. I've been through this as a lease purchase driver. The trucks are gonna go down, guys. It ain't no buts about it. It's gonna go down. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Of course, try to take care of your truck as much as you possibly can so that you can minimize the downtimes. Make sure you get your PMs. Make sure you do your pre-trips. Make sure you change your oil. Make sure everything is done properly to minimize. But it doesn't matter how pristine you are with your truck. That truck will go down, and it's gonna cost you money. Money to fix it, and opportunity cost, which is, to me, this is the biggest factor. Because the money to fix it, you'll make it back. I could make that shit back in a load, half a load, one load, two loads to fix it. But the opportunity cost, the cost that you missed out on, far outweighs the cost to fix a truck. But it's what happens. You can't expect to run I've been running 6 months clean, no breakdowns. So I'm thankful that I manage my money wisely. I'm thankful that I'm able to afford my breakdowns. And I'm thankful also that I have a company that backs me up, because CRST, you know, they asked me, hey, how do you want to do it? You know, you want us to just pay it and we'll just take it out your next 3 settlements, whatever the amount is, divided by 3, and we take it out your settlements? Or do you want to just pay it? Just use the discount that we give you, and you could just pay yourself utilizing our discount. So whichever stage of life you're in, if you could afford to fix yourself, it is what it is. If you can't, at least you're with a company that could front you the money and then you pay it back, which are the huge benefits of leasing on to a company. The huge benefits of being able to work with a bigger carrier than yourself while you building up your capital, while you building up your maintenance account, while you building yourself and your credit and everything that comes with it. Because if you have your own authority, you have to be ready to put this work in. You have to be ready to pay for this. This hotel room, they don't pay for the hotel room. Well, I don't know if they do, if they don't, but I don't ask for it. I pay for my own hotel room. I pay for my repair from earlier because I have, my credit is up. I have multiple Amex cards, business cards. I have money saved because I grind very hard and I save my money. And that's not me trying to show off. That's not me trying to be cool. That's just me showing you that if you do things the right way and don't just, the moment you get one big load, now you're going to go ball out and buy a Cuban link chain. Or now you're going to go ball out and buy some goddamn $2,500, $3,000 jeans. I don't do none of that stuff, guys. I'm very down to earth. I have a few little items here and there, but you know, I'm very wise when it comes to my money, and I feel like if you want to be in the owner-operator space, you have to be wise about your money, guys. Do not waste your money on dumb stuff. Be prepared for this. Be prepared for hotel nights. Or if you don't want to book a hotel because you don't got the money or whatever the case is, be prepared to be stuck in your truck inside of the dealership for multiple days on end. And God knows, and it's only because your truck could turn on. Because if your truck does not turn on, they don't even let you stay in the truck. You have to book a hotel. You got to figure it out. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I don't want to keep dragging it out. So hopefully I get back on the road tomorrow. Who knows if I am? Who knows if I'm not? But on the next video, I will let you guys know what happened. I'll let you guys know what turned out. Or, nah, you know what? Nah, I'm not. I'm going to keep this video going. I'm going to make this entire video be about one single breakdown. From the beginning of the breakdown, the missed opportunity, the missed load, the paying for this money. So, like I said, as far as repair goes, we have two bands right now. $2,000 for the repair, plus whatever they're going to charge tomorrow. So let's wait till the end of the video. Once I get the truck and I'm out and I ran it for more than 10 minutes and no codes popped up, everything is good, I'm able to successfully pick up another load. Then at that moment, I think we're in the safe zone. We're good to go. But yeah, guys, I'm going to enjoy my night here, man. So I said I had some tacos. I'm good. I'm going to take a nice shower. And there's a reason why they want to wait in the truck, man. I'd rather just pay the couple dollars extra, go to the hotel, because I wanted to take a shower. It's really hot outside. Right now, we're going through a major heat wave. I don't want to keep the truck running on the whole entire time I'm there. And I just wanted to be comfortable. I want to take a shower, relax, have space, work out, watch some TV, and just be at ease outside of the truck. I love my truck to death, but I don't like to be stuck in the truck all the time. So I'll pay the cost for the hotel. It's all a tax write-off anyways. The Uber to get here was a tax write-off. The hotel stay is a tax write-off. Everything is a tax write-off if you get paid to your LLC and not to your personal name. So either way, we're good. But I'll see you guys in the morning, and I'll keep you updated, see what happens with this truck tomorrow morning, guys. So see you soon. Well, guys, let's get up out of here, man. Let's get up out of here, guys. We just got the call from the dealership, from the Peterbilt. We got the call, and we are all good to go, guys. So supposedly, let's see, because they said that to me yesterday. I drove 10 miles out and had to swoop right back around because it was the same issue still going on. So let's see now. Now they just called. They said, hey, we're all done.
another 1,500 in the books, 2,000 from yesterday, and another 1,500 today. That puts us at 3,500 for this DEF system to be repaired, plus the $9,000 load that I missed out on to come. I was heading here to pick up a load for 9 racks, plus another 3,500 on top of that. Now that I got to pay out of pocket, so the missed opportunity was 9,000, and the actual out of pocket expense was 3,500. So $12,500 approximately, a little bit more, a little bit less, but that's what we're looking at, guys. So let me wait for my Uber, and we'll go check out the truck. Well, guys, we're back in the shop, back at the Peterbilt, Fitzgerald, Birmingham, and they are still not done, guys. They got my baby split open. Damn, girl. They got her split open for this stupid DEF stuff, man. Yeah, anything that has to do with DEF, DPF, I just freaking hate it, man. I just freaking hate it. But that's how she looking right now, guys. Split open, legs wide open on her, seeing what's going on. Let me go check in. I mean, they did tell me it wasn't gonna be ready till after 3, and it's only 1:44 right now. So let me go check in with them. Took an Uber here, stopped, got some food right outside the gate, and I just happened to glance this way and just happened to see her over there split open. So let me go check in with them, see what's going on, see if the ETA is still 3 o'clock. Obviously for today, I will not be able to get a load today. I'm looking at one. There is a load literally 5 miles from here, right in Birmingham. From Birmingham to Georgia, quick little load. I think it was like 200 miles or something like that. I'll tell you guys right now, actually. It was 178 miles. A yard truck, 15,000 pounds, paying $1,000. So I'm gonna try to get that up. Let me see what they say, man. If these guys say, yeah, your truck is ready, good to go, I'm gonna see if I can get $1,250, maybe $1,300 for that. And I'll take a quick run to Georgia. And then from there, take something else tomorrow, going back up, going towards North Carolina. Let's see what they say. They might tell me some BS right now about, oh no, we couldn't get this done, and needs this part, or needs that part. And now we're delayed a whole nother day after I already checked out of the hotel. So let's see, guys. I'll keep you guys updated in a few. Well, guys, we are still here. We are still here, guys. The 3 p.m. ETA, yeah, you'll be out of here by 3 o'clock. And I asked them, dude, you think I should just leave the hotel room? Should I try to extend another night? No, dude, you don't need to. Like, we're good. Everything's getting squared off. We should get you out of here, by 3 o'clock ETA, around that time. I say, hey, sounds good, dude. I'm heading over there now. As you guys see, I showed up, and they were still working on the truck, and they were still getting things established. So we still got these codes up, man. So what happened was, after they cleaned all of the soot, damn, I need to get that damn word under control. SOOT. After they cleared all of that out, which took them forever to open everything up, take it apart, clear it up. After they cleared all of that stuff up, then they turned the truck back on, and I still had the codes, and then the dude was like, no, all we gotta do is just do another regen. The regen should, now that everything else is fixed, if we do another regen now, it should take all of the codes away. So the truck is in the middle of a regen right now. So he made me, I was able to at least stay in the truck. I didn't have to pay for another hotel night, which I'm grateful. I'm glad I'm saving that, that money. However, if I knew this would have happened, I would have just stood in the hotel. I just extended a night just to be more comfortable, and just to be over there just relaxing. And I probably would have went and got some more tacos, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, guys, that's what's going on. So I got here Monday morning at 9:30 a.m.
and it is now Wednesday, 8 p.m. So you know, we're going on day number 2, and this is what happens, guys. Like, you can't. This type of stuff cannot make you uncomfortable. Like, this cannot break you. This, you're supposed to be able to take this to the chin like nothing, you know. Like, and that's why I say, when it's like, I talk about, you know, are you built for this type of game? Are you mentally sound to be by yourself? Are you physically built to do this type of stuff, and also mentally built? Because you're gonna have a lot of times when you by yourself like this. You're gonna have a lot of times where things don't go your way, where things are not going right. And of course, you're gonna have a lot of times where everything is just adding up. You just stacking. Like I said, I've been stacking for 6 months in a row since I bought the truck. From December to now, going on July, I've been stacking bread up because my truck hasn't gone down. You know, I've had the occasional little, you know, tire here, whatever here, air leaking there, stuff that I fixed in a few hours. But an actual, I'm down, and I'm down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 a week. This is the first time I'm going through it. So while this sucks, I'm also grateful that the truck has allowed me to make all that money for the past 6 months and do everything I need to do. So, my fault, guys. I'm just like, look at this guy just walking around here, just randomly walking through this yard, and he keeps looking over here. So it's fine, man. We could take care of ourselves if we need to. But yeah, guys, you have to be ready for this type of stuff. That's why I say, manage your money wisely while you're up. Don't just blow your bread, man. While you up, keep your money in your pockets. Don't go buy jewelry. Don't go buy this and that. Like, unless you got real money stacked up, unless you got fully funded savings account, unless you're already investing in stocks, unless you have all your stuff set up, you should not be spending no money on jewelry, no money on Mary jeans, you know, jeans that are $2,000, $2,500. Like, bro, side note, like, it costed me $2,000 to fix a truck, right, from the first stage. And I was thinking, like, dude, like, somebody just went to a store today and bought a pair of $2,000 jeans. And I'm not a hater, bro. If you got it to buy it, then yo, do it. But if you really got it, you should be able to buy at least 10 of those jeans at one shot without thinking twice about it before you think about, like, oh man, like, should I do this? Like, you guys get understand what I'm saying. I have a rule: if I can't buy something 10 times in a row, then I can't afford it. That's just me. But when it comes to shenanigans, when it comes to things that are not essentials, that's what I'm talking about. Because I bought this, of course I can't buy this truck 10 times over, but when you're doing business, it's different from, you know, personal stuff, like buying chains, buying Jordans, buying jeans, buying that. Like, just prioritize your money, because this is gonna happen. You see this? That's gonna happen. You see all of these codes? That's gonna happen. See all of those trucks there? What do you think all of those trucks are? That's one truck driver, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of those trucks are down. Except they're home, wherever, dealing with whatever they're doing. They're not here. I was the only one in the shop, driver-wise. But those are all trucks that are down, guys. So keep your money right. Prepare for these breakdowns. And let's keep on trucking, guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. And hopefully we out of here tomorrow. Like I said earlier in the video, I didn't want to make this a long video. We're at like the 40-minute mark now, but dude, I'm gonna keep this video going from beginning to end and walk you guys through the steps. And I'm at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you guys the receipts. So far, I'm at 2 receipts. One for $1,900 and another for $1,900. Let's see tomorrow. Hopefully, the one today was the last one, but if that check engine light don't go out, and tomorrow something else leads to something else, and I drive 10 miles and all the codes come back and I gotta come back again and I got another $2,000 bill, I don't know, but we're gonna see. We'll figure that out tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. See you in the morning.
Well, guys, we are here. We are still here at the shop, guys. We're still here at the shop. Computer's hooked up, as you see. So we're supposed to be wrapped up, guys. We're supposed to be good. They saying that I'm good. Codes are off. You guys saw I did the regen yesterday. Codes are off. They just wanted me to stay overnight to do one last test in the morning before I get up out of here. But yeah, guys, what it's looking like. What it's looking like in the mechanic. Let me show you guys this build, man. Show you guys this build. Put me back together over here. Show you guys this, man. So this is the first one. This is when I got here on the 24th. First bill. We got 1664. We get a discount because we don't get charged taxes with the account, so that's good. That's a pretty good discount. And then this is the second one, is where I came back on the 26th. Because when I left originally, came back and the codes are still going. So first one was 1664, second one was 1834. So those are the two bills. We're gonna add all these up. We're gonna add the hotel stay, we're gonna add the Uber, and we're gonna add the missed load for that. And that's how we're gonna get the grand total, guys. Let's get this grand total added up. Hopefully we are all good to go. And we're gonna hook back up to the trailer, which is right over there. After we hook up to the trailer, we're gonna run a couple of laps. I'll probably run about 20 miles. 20 miles one way, and then come back 20 miles. So I'm gonna run around 40 miles. I'm gonna run an hour, and if within that hour, I'm gonna try to stay around the area before I commit to any other loads, because I don't want to commit to another load like I did. The problems continue, and I have to come back, and we gotta cancel yet another load. So we'll see, guys. What's going on, guys? What's going on? We are back in the truck, guys. Guys, we finally rolled out of there, man. 3 days later. Got in on a Monday, 9:30. Got out on a Thursday. It is currently 9:45. So 3 days down, 3 days at the Fitzgerald Peterbilt in Birmingham, Alabama, guys. So as you guys know already, I thought I was fixed after the second day. Left the lot. Got down the block, got 10 miles down, everything popped right back up. They had to come back. Anyways, long story short, I had to come back, get a bunch of more work done. I already showed you guys both receipts of what I went through. So I drove already 20 miles. I got fuel. I'm currently looking for a load right now. I'm booking a load right now from Birmingham down over to Georgia. So I'm just waiting for that paper to come through. That should be go within a few minutes. But pretty much gonna wrap up the video here. Looks like everything is all good with the truck. No more DPF, DF bullshit issues. Excuse my language. But yeah, guys, we're done. So let's tally everything up, guys. So we got one receipt here for the first go around. 1664. Like I mentioned before, it was supposed to be more. It was supposed to be close to. It was supposed to be like 1900, but CRST has a good discount with Peterbilt with their Packard accounts because they're tax exempt here in Birmingham. I don't know if it's because they're based out of Birmingham or that's just the deal they get. But either way, it was supposed to be almost $2,000, like 1900, but once they went tax exempt on it, it brought it down at 1664. And then the second go around when I brought the truck back in to get more work done, that one was 1834. So that adds up to be 3498. So let's call it an even 3500
On repairs, guys, $3,500 on repairs. It's funny because out of that $3,500, really most of it is just labor. One go around was $1,260 in pure labor, and the second time was $1,050 in pure labor. So let's just do the fun math. $3,500 minus $1,260 for labor for one job, and $1,050 for labor for the other job. So in reality, about only $1,200 was used on parts, shop supply, stuff like that. The actual parts needed, $1,200 out of that was for parts. The rest of it literally was labor. $215 per hour on labor. So that's where we're at, guys. So $3,500 for the 3 days over there, plus $185 for the hotel. Well, it's really $85. You got to put $100 deposit, and then it comes back on your credit card in like 2 or 3 days. I just call it $85 for the hotel. I'm not gonna count the deposit because they're giving it back. $85 for the hotel, plus $20 for the Uber to get there, and another $15 for the Uber to get back to the Peterbilt. So we're at $36.20. That was the Peterbilt expense, the hotel, the Uber. Yeah, so $3,620, guys. $3,600 was what it costed me. I left the house trying to go pick up a load for $9,000, and that load canceled on me. Instead of making money, there was money pulled out of me. $3,620 was the actual all-in expenses. But I also calculated the missed opportunity cost, which for me was $9,000. So in reality, we're looking at $12,620, guys. $12,620 was what this death issue costed me this week. I am now scrambling, looking for loads just to get back home. I was gonna just drive home empty and just take the hit on the whole week, but I found a decent little load there for $1,000 on like 150 miles. So I'm gonna do that. Get me that. That's gonna get me. Excuse me. That's gonna get me to Georgia, and then from Georgia I'll probably just head home. But at least that'll cover a little bit of my fuel and a couple dollars. But yeah, overall it was a wash, man. This week was a wash. Disgusting week. Everything fell off, man. The really good load I had to get canceled because of this system. But like I told you guys, this is trucking, guys. This is trucking. It's not all sunshine and rainbows like I mentioned before. It's not all just making money all the time. Sometimes the truck gets sick and you gotta bring it to the doctor. Just like having a child. These trucks are like kids, man. You gotta take care of them. And when they get sick, when they want to act up, you gotta bring them to the doctor. But that's it, guys. So remember, always add your lost opportunity cost, man, because that's part of everything you're selling out. Yeah, you know, $3,600 is a lot of money, but it could have been worse. You know, I've heard horror stories of guys going into dealerships and coming out with a $15,000, $25,000 bill. You know, and you know, in the grand scheme of everything, $3,600 is not that bad. But when you add the $9,000 for the opportunity missed, you know, it brings up to $12,000 and some change, guys. So we'll get that money back though. We'll hit it hard next week, and we'll get our money right back, guys. This is what comes with the territory. Don't let this shake you up. Don't let this discourage you. If you've seen all of my videos, I show you every load that I do, and all of my videos is all making money. But once in a while this happens too, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you don't break down, and if you do break down and you go to Fitzgerald Peterbilt in Birmingham, Alabama, you know you're gonna be there for a little while, guys. Enjoy your week.